Somebody there? Oh, I don't see the chat anywhere. Let me see. Hi, Joanne. Am I too loud for you? Hi, Joanne. Am I too loud for you? Hi, Joanne. I guess I better turn some sound down. I guess you get a concert all for yourself, Joanne. What's going on? Anything? I was gonna get on earlier and try to put a program a thing where it would come on automatically. It wouldn't do it. I was like, how the heck do you figure all this out, you know? But at least I got it this way instead of the other way, you know? The portrait mode instead, landscape instead of portrait. No, I didn't forget. I was just like, I just said heck with it because I didn't want to mess with it because every time I was trying to upload that picture of the city and stuff, and then I hit OK, that it would say that I was trying to go live like 2 minutes before that, you know, and I was like, what? You know. But I've tuned my guitar in a different way, and it's kind of cool. It's called Open G. So see, I have my hand here, and if you do a chord like this, you strum it. That's a G chord. So that's pretty cool. You just sit there and you go, that's G. Then you go, and you could just do like, put your finger across and make one chord right there. See? It sounds pretty cool. It sounds like real hillbilly, doesn't it? working on this. Where's everybody been at? I haven't seen any lives lately. Shoot, what's the deal, huh? everybody gets hooked on going to everybody else's lives, and then one day nobody shows up anymore. What is it? I'm just a hick from the sticks. We all are. Hi, Dorinda Fulton. How are you? Welcome to the live. I'm in Oklahoma City. My name is John from soonerJHtravels. Henrico, Virginia, huh? All right, cool. Hope it's not storming back there. The other person, Joanne, she's in Alabama, so it's way south of you, I guess. But I don't know, Joanne, are you getting rain and stuff again? Because I heard the East Coast got hammered, you know? I don't even think Brexton's done a live lately, has he, Joanne? Seems like I haven't seen him do no live in a long time, or I just haven't got the notifications, or maybe I just haven't noticed. But seems like he used to do like 2 or 3 every week. Well, it says 3 watching. Oh, I guess that's me and you and Dorinda. Joanne. I have to get Yuki in here. Yuki! Thank you, Dorinda. I was just messing around. I don't know how much of that you can hear, but I play guitar a lot in my videos and stuff, but this is a new tuning for me. It's like a open G tuning. If you know anything about guitars, there's a standard tuning for all the songs they play, but this one, if you tune it to open G, you just strum it like you open strum, and that's a G. So you have to learn everything all over again to play a song, but it's pretty cool though. If you got time, you can learn it all, huh? Oh, thank you. I was just playing around, so, you know. In fact, I didn't know if anybody would come by, and I just picked up the guitar and started playing, and the next thing I knew, Joanne appeared. I know, you keep wondering why I'm looking that way, but it's because I got the computer right there, and it's easier to read stuff on the computer. Only in the shower, Dorinda. Take it easy. I don't know. She's probably hiding. Yuki, where are you? Come here. They want to see you. Yeah, my singing is limited to the shower. Dorinda, if you like to hear some of my stuff that I play, I have a playlist that has I make videos, you know, like put pictures together or just live videos and then play along with them. So a lot of that's my music. It tells you which ones are mine, but there's about 60 of them in there. Hey, Dirty Knob, what are you doing, man? I know it, man. That's the only way he could play with the. You know what though? He does like he'll stick his capo on there and he'll sit there and he'll capo it all the way up to like the 4th or 5th fret. And like if you want to play tumbling dice, it's real easy on open G. Just capo it up to the 4th fret, and everything's right up there. Man, it's pretty cool. Hey, Mr. Thrasher, welcome, man. How you doing, man? Where you been, Dirty Knobs? Everybody's asking about you. I don't know if you guys heard. I know that Joanne knows, but what's his name? Gandalf. He had this live, and he got severely hacked by trolls and stuff. So he's all scared to get back on now. He's gonna make a new identity and stuff. He said because he didn't want them following him around and stuff, you know. But hello, Kalo Kano vlog. How you doing? And Mr. Thrash is up there in Canada land. I think you're back up there now, aren't you, Mr. Thrasher? Man, I love your videos, Mr. Thrasher. Since you went to LA, you got all those good videos, man. All kind of good videos. And I bet you still got some in the bag, huh, that we haven't seen. Yeah, you were there that night, Dirty Knobs? Yeah. I left early, and then I think Joanne and I think Becca May were the only moderators, and supposedly the trolls or whatever they were just kept doing all kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, if I knew how to, but I don't have a good capo. I was mad at my other capo because I was capoing it up, and then you know. But it's all stuff like that with the stones, Mr. Thrasher. He just capos it up different places and stuff. But yeah, I guess so. Gandalf is gonna have a hidden identity now. I don't know if he's gonna. I guess he'll get rid of the Gandalf part and then he'll come back as somebody else. Good. But that's what trolls did to him, you know. So it's pretty bad. Well, he's pretty sensitive anyway, so, you know, and then he never experienced anything like that. You know, you usually on these live chats and stuff, you'll get some of those bots that drop all those nasty links and stuff, you know. But when somebody is like somebody is making comments and messing with the people and putting them on timeout and changing stuff with them and stuff, that's different, you know. Then you gotta really stop them, you know. It's funny to play it without cranking it up real loud, you know. Oh, thank you, Dorinda. That'd be kind of cool. Listen on the porch. I don't know, but every time I play an open G and stuff, I end up playing like it sounds like a not bluegrass, but hillbilly blues or something. You know, you want to do stuff like and then you got to figure out all the other songs. You could play Alabama, but it's kind of weird when you're doing the open G and you're sitting there. You go. I don't know how to do that part on it on the open G. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down, huh, before I break it. Oh, Mr. Thrasher can play. Mr. Thrasher is one of them shredder guys, right? I don't know where Yuki is. Yuki, where are you? Yuki. I don't see her anywhere. Usually she's sitting somewhere checking me out. But I just thought I'd get on here and see what everybody's doing. You know, haven't seen anybody for a while. And guess what? I just need a few more watch hours and I'll be good to go on YouTube. So I think I need like 400 more hours or something like that. That's not too many, you know. Not that I really want to be monetized and all that stuff, you know, because what do if you don't get the 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers and all that stuff, then that's the only way you get your videos monetized and stuff. But they changed it so you what is it, 500 subs and 500 subs and what is it? Oh, only 3,000 hours instead of 4,000. They changed to that. But the only thing they let you do with the monetization that you get is put up those like super chat things on the chat boxes and make a membership if you want to, where they can join and stuff, you know. Yeah, Joanne, you need to subscribe to Mr. Thrasher and watch his stuff. He does a lot of good stuff. One of the things I like that he did was when he went to LA, he he did some videos, and he said, here's the place where this group did this video, and he shows the CD, and he matches the picture up with the actual hotel and stuff. And it's pretty cool to see, you know, like the hotel in person while he's showing it, and then he's got the CD and he's matching it all up and telling them the history of it. It's pretty cool. But he does stuff like that. And then the one that I really enjoyed was when he went to the house, the mansion where they did the Fantasy Island. Boss, the plane's coming, you know. And he goes, look at that. They even got a bell on top of that on the house. And if you ever watch the show, at the very opening credits, there's like a little bell tower and a little tattoo. That little guy runs up there and he rings the bell. It goes ding, ding, and he goes, boss, a plane. Hi, Pam, how are you? Cool. Yeah, the heat doesn't bother me that much, dirty knobs, but it's the damn humidity. Jeez, man. The humidity is killer, man. I mean, the humidity is so thick that you can swim across the air. Maybe you are subscribed, Joanne, but maybe you don't have that little bell thing, you know, where you get the notifications, you know. What are you doing, Pamela? How is it up there? How is it up there in the frozen north? Oh, I love those videos like that, Mr. Thrasher. That's cool, man. When you watch it, when you start watching it, it hooks you too. Especially like like the Fantasy Island one, you know. Because, you know, everybody watched Fantasy Island once in a while, you know. Even if you didn't like the show, you watched it once in a while, you know. Yeah, exactly, Pamela. You know, we just now got into the middle of summer and stuff where it gets really hot and muggy and everybody's already bitching. But just a couple months ago, they were like, oh, it's too cold. It's too cold. But that's coming, you know, that's coming. I knew it. I knew you had some other stuff hidden there, Mr. Thrasher. That's okay though. You did the smart thing, you know. When you planned that whole trip to LA and stuff, you didn't have just like one thing on your mind, just, you know, meeting a couple people and doing this. You had the whole thing planned out where you got tons of videos, man. That's the way to do it. Oh, you're originally from New York City, huh? Yeah. What about mosquitoes? I heard mosquitoes are bad up there where you live, Pam. They're just now starting to buzz around here, or maybe it's just because the wind stopped blowing, you know. And usually it's so dang windy that you can't tell because the mosquitoes get blown away. But when there's no wind, all of a sudden, buzz, buzz, buzz. I hate getting a mosquito in your bedroom somewhere, and then you're trying to sleep and you hear it buzz, 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 flying around, you know, and you're just like, ah. I tell Yuki to get it. Get it, Yuki, get that bug. Dirty Knobs, are you still on here? Let's see. I was gonna ask you. Did you hear? I'm friends with Finding NorCal on Facebook and stuff. But she said she made a couple of posts that she got hacked all the way across on social media and everything. So she got hacked, and she's saying that might be it for Finding NorCal and all that stuff. But I don't know. If you get hacked, there's ways to recover. I'm sure, you know. I've never been hacked that bad where they get into everything. So hopefully she'll be okay and you know, and maybe be able to do something about it. But that sucks, man. They hack you, and what are they gonna do? Try to use your stuff or what? You know, that's that's terrible. You know, and then she didn't. They didn't just get just her. You know, they didn't just get the YouTube Finding NorCal. They got everything. You know, they got like her. I don't know if she's on Instagram too, but they got her Facebook and everything else. So I don't know. She needs to either get one of those VPNs where, you know, where that's, in case you don't know what that is, that's one of those things. Usually they cost money, but there's some free VPNs out there. But they, what they do is they connect you to the internet through their service, but it shows like you're somewhere else. You know, if you have that, then you very rarely get hacked like that. But, you know, it's very rare to see somebody get totally hacked also. So I don't know what she's really talking about. She's just made a couple of posts where she was like in a panic and stuff. So yeah, she liked your music in the very beginning and stuff. Yeah. Yes, they are, Joanne. They can all go to heck, you know, just like the trolls, huh? The trolls and the bots and the hackers and the scammers. Man, they need to make a song like that. Trolls and bots and hackers and the scammers. But yeah, where's the Miss Deb been? I haven't seen her lately either. It's been probably almost 2 weeks since she did a live. She's just busy doing life, I guess. Maybe she's lurking. You don't know. I just said, well, if you can't go to all these lives that, yeah, really, Pam. But I was just sitting there going, well, if they don't have any live streams that you want to go to, if people want to get on, then might as well put one on yourself. Really, there you go. Dab, 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 dab. Yep, that'd be a good country song, wouldn't it, Joanne? And then Anna's on vacation. I think she's back by now, but she freaked out for a while also, where she was saying, I'm shutting my channel down. I got too many subs, and she's into this thing where she fights the monetization with YouTube, and she doesn't want to be monetized, and she doesn't want ads, and she doesn't want all this stuff. So every once in a while, when she gets too many subs and stuff, she'll want to like purge her whole account, and she deletes everything. Well, she deletes it from being seen, but then she puts back up whatever she wants, you know. And I think she's started to put everything back up again. Oh, that'd be fun. You're talking about agates like the rocks and stuff. Cool. We have this place. It's called up in the northern Oklahoma. It's called Salt Plains, and certain times of the year, I think it's open now. I think it's open like been open for a couple of months, but it's like a salt flat kind of thing. But it's kind of muddy in places and stuff, and there's a lake over to the side, but it's all like white sand and stuff. And they allow you to go out there and dig. You take buckets and stuff, and you get what do they call cellite crystals or something. And some of them are pretty big, and it's pretty neat. They're real shiny crystals and stuff. But so everybody goes up there and digs. They stand there or sit in the mud and stuff and dig there and get their crystals and stuff. I I don't know. It'd be cool to do it for a little while, you know, but I wouldn't want to sit there. in the hot sun and doing that all day. But it'd be cool to get. Well, actually, it'd be cool just to go up there and take a video of people doing that. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen my work that I've been doing lately, I got a drone. It's not a new one, but it works. There's nothing wrong with it. The guy that I got it from, the only thing he used it for was he took it to Iceland to go get. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper, welcome, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. But he took the drone to Iceland, and that's the only time he ever used it. So it's a good deal. It's an older model, but it's reliable. So I've been doing a little. I've got a couple of videos that have drone work on it, and I thought I got pretty good at it, flying it and stuff. But that opens up some new doors when you want to go make videos. Like there's this town up in northern Oklahoma. That's a bad town in Oklahoma because they did a lot of mining, for years and years, and then they found out that all the piles of chat and stuff that they got piled up all over the place are poisonous because people are getting lead poisoning and stuff. It was getting into the water and stuff, and so the government told everybody move away. They bought their stuff, so you got an empty town up there. So I would like to go up there and do a video about that. And then since I've got the drone, I can get up there and fly all around the town and make it a lot quicker, instead of going house to house and all that stuff, Because there's still a lot of stuff there. There's a couple of churches, the high school, and a lot of buildings and stores and stuff. But I'd like to do a video of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not just a deserted town, Pam, but it's a deserted, just contaminated town, so you don't want to go dig around in the chat piles, but it'd be cool to take the drone out there and fly over the chat piles and show you how high they are and all that. Yeah, it's one of those government places. I forgot what they call it. It's a Superfund site. That's what they call it. Whenever the government takes over and kicks everybody out and all that stuff, they call it a Superfund site, But yeah, I'd like to do that video. It's been done a million times, and you can just search here on YouTube and see that, and it'll pop up a bunch of videos on that, and it's just like really some sad stuff, Really some sad stuff because those people, they didn't know they lived there. I think the population was at the most like 14,000 or something, and then all of a sudden, most of them worked in the mines and stuff, and then and then all of a sudden they said, hey, it's contaminated. You all are going to be sick and everything. Well, now all the kids. The kids and everybody, they're all sick and they're showing all kind of symptoms and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty sad stuff. Yeah. Hey, Skunk Ape. Thomas, how you doing? No, not super fun, Skunk Ape. It's super fund because they have to fund it. Yeah, Yeah, they just put the poison in the processed food we eat. Yeah, have you noticed that, What I don't understand is, like you buy chicken and stuff, and the price went up on the chicken breasts and stuff, so everybody buys the legs and the thighs and stuff, and they're cheaper. But then if you go over there to the frozen food part, you can get like a bag of breast meat for like $5, $4.99. You can get it at Winco for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds. But so what? Is that meat just not any good? Is it processed? Do they put all kind of poison and crap in it, or what? You don't know. But I've got it a couple times, and it's okay. But I make sure that it's like really cooked real well. Hello, Keith Jenkins. King salute. Thumbs up to you, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. Dorinda, it's a town called Picher or Picker. It's Picher. If you wanna look it up on YouTube. Picher, Oklahoma. Picher. And yeah, and they're involved with the other one called Tar Creek. Tar Creek was part of it also because they found out that the water was contaminated and turned all brown and coppery looking and stuff. What it is, it's lead poisoning in the mining materials is what killed the town there, Dorinda. Yeah, and yeah, those chickens are full of antibiotics. Yeah, yeah, local farmers is the way to go if you're not that far out and stuff. Yeah, because you noticed also that the great chicken shortage, the eggs. We are almost paying up to $6 a dozen for that. Now they're back down to what they're supposed to be. You can get like at Winco, you can get 18 for $1.60 or less. So much for that. So much for the shortage. I know they made a lot of money off a bunch of people doing that. But they said they blamed it on bird flu and all the chickens died and blah 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 blah. And I know that some of them died, but I think they exaggerated a little bit just so they could line their pockets. That's my opinion though. So I don't really know. Yet another thing they do, Pamela, is when you deal with the frozen chickens and stuff, because I know this because I was in the restaurant business for like 45 years or so, but they'll have like boxes of chicken breasts. They come in boxes of 24, with boneless or skinless and all that stuff. But what they'll do is they'll pump water in it, inject it with water and stuff, and build the weight back up and stuff. And you can tell whenever you get one of those because when you cook it, you get a lot of water and stuff coming out of it. So yeah. Yeah, that's probably true too for the feed. But remember they had a feed and fertilizer shortage also, so they made all these shortages. I don't know how true they were and stuff. I'm not a farmer and I'm not like, and I don't use all that stuff and I wouldn't know. I just know that there's a lot of peed off farmers and stuff when they go get all their regular supplies and stuff to farm and grow stuff, then it's like through the roof. Yeah. Yep. They blame Tractor Supply, huh? Huh. I hope they got that. I hope they got that all straightened out and stuff, because I like Tractor Supply. There's not one real close, but whenever I see one, I like to go in there and stop and check it out. But yeah, yeah, yep. Oh, you were in that food production also, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep. I was a chef at like two fine dining restaurants, members only and stuff. And then, in Oklahoma, any place that you work in a restaurant, they have to have at least one person that's gone to class to the health department and taken their test, the management course. And so you had to take that and man, it's a big old thick book and stuff, and they ask you all kind of stuff and temperatures and disease. I was the worst at diseases. I couldn't even say that stuff, but you gotta you have to go through all that, and they'd have to have like at least one person in every restaurant, or else you couldn't run the restaurant. And then that one person had a certificate. That way, if anything went wrong at the restaurant, the health department had to come investigate. Then they would come to you. You had the HACCP, and they would come to you and ask you what's going on because you're supposed to know. The one person that has a certificate, they should know about everything that's going on with the food and everything else, storage wise, bringing it in, storing it, serving it, and all that stuff. So, yeah, I did all that stuff. That's why I retired early. I retired early because I said, man, this isn't worth it, man. Touching the moon. Hey, they're going back to the moon, dirty knobs. If they ever get the rockets right. Uh, Elon Musk made that one big rocket, and they were testing it out. It took off okay, but then when they tried to land that one part, it blew up. So, but that's the one that they're going to take up to the moon. They're gonna go like within 2 years, I think, and they're going to try to make like a launching pad up on the moon, and that way they could like store stuff up on the moon, and then go to the moon and jump off to Mars whenever they go to Mars. Did you read about that one girl? She was like, she's one of the first ones that they accepted in the Mars program, where she's like 23, 24, something like that, and she's like super smart and she's like super fit and stuff, and she's one of the prototypes that are going to go to Mars. I don't know. It's kind of like going to Mars. It sounding like a one-way ticket to me. I don't want to go there, man. Skern's Sex Toys. Yeah, really, that's a good song, man. In fact, they played that song to in one of those movies, that one where they took that one ship that was supposed to have a bomb or something on it, and what's his name, Tommy Lee Jones flew it, and he goes, "I'm going to head to the moon," and later on you saw where it crashed, and he's laying against that thing, and they played that music. Hey, Gandalf, how you doing, man? I've been sitting there telling everybody about you, man. Hope you're doing okay. I've been here lurking all the time, whole time. Thanks for worrying about me. I just don't want those trolls harassing my friends because, yeah, exactly, man. Well, are you okay then? So you're not hacked on your channel and all that stuff, right? So you're in good shape then, because like April lost all her stuff supposedly. Yeah, I don't blame you, Joanne. Oh, okay. All right, Thomas. I was like, that's one of your side guys, and give me another sub. Cool. All right. Well, it's just the name got me, and I was like, I was gonna, I was gonna say something to all the mods, but they're all smart enough, I think, to know that with a name like that, they're gonna keep an eye on you if you do say something out of line. I think they'd zap you. It's a troll account. All right, cool, man. They're still bothering you, Pam. I don't know what happened and all that stuff. The last thing I saw, as far as USM Unstoppable Morgan, was that she was like, when she had gotten all that trouble because they're calling her a racist because that black girl was and her got into it, and she called the police and stuff. And after that, she hasn't been on too much, just a couple times, but now she's traveling again. I don't know where she's going, but I saw her somewhere. But I guess I don't. I guess you're not modding for her anymore. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't. It's none of my business. You don't have to say. So, but she's the only one that really has called it her army. So that's what tipped me off. Yeah, she called it the Unstoppable Army. But one thing I do know about Unstoppable Morgan, yeah, one thing that I do know about her is that she's gone. Her numbers have gone down big time on her subscribers on YouTube. It used to be up there, but it's going down. It doesn't look like it's going to go up because I don't think the people like doing that. I think the way she's doing it is too manipulative. I think she's forcing people to go to Patreon if you want to see the good stuff and all that. You should have the option or a choice to do that, but she should have just left her channel alone, because I think it was at the best whenever she was traveling, and the people liked the dogs and all this. They always loved the dogs and stuff. So, but you know, now whenever she went back to Florida or settled down and did stuff, then it 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 brought out all the weirdness in her, I think. Nell Caranto, hi, how you doing, Nell? Welcome to the chat. I'm John. You're on soonerJHtravels. I'm in Oklahoma City. Okay, I won't talk about her no more associated with you, Pamela. But you know, I just always thought that, you know, I've always admired you because I knew that you were like a mod for like some of these big time people, you know, that have like tons and tons of followers, and I just thought, man, Pamela's got it going on, you know. And then I never knew just how fast the chat and all that stuff went on a huge channel until I got to be a moderator for Wonder Hussy, you know. Man, on that live, I swear the chat was just going like that. You could like barely read it, you know. You could like focus on part of it and read it, but it would just go so fast. And I was like, these are all the people that are just coming in, you know, because she had like 3,000 people within an hour, you know, and they were all coming in, and then they were all just like leaving a message real quick as soon as they got in there, you know. You know, and then if they repeated, then it would just add to the mess. I was like, wow, look at that. It's just like one big blur of words. But it was fun though. I loved it. And after a while, after all the people got in there, it kind of leveled off, and it was like it just leveled off, and then you could start reading it again and stuff, and then you could promote her, or you know, say do this, do that, you know, and here's her links and stuff, you know. But for a while there, it was just like one big blur, and I was like, I saw Pamela in there, and she made a remark about something about put it on extra slow, and I went, what? Is there an extra slow on this? I fell for it, but yeah. But it was a lot of fun, man. It's cool. That's how I am, Pam. I'm nothing either. I just like I just like being helpful too, you know, and I just like, of course, I've always loved Wonder Hussy, you know, because, well, let's face it, all these people that we follow, a lot of the ones I follow anyway, it was because of Wonder Hussy, you know, because of that crazy, that one guy that follows the guy with the car and all that stuff, you know. You start following him, and then, you know, you start following all these people that they say, and then next thing you know, they're, you know, if one of them, well, you know what I'm saying, you know, you don't like this guy, you drop him, you follow these other ones, you follow his girlfriends and all this stuff, you know, and that's how we ended up following a lot of these people, you know. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's why, Pamela, the next time the Wonder Hussy has a live, I'm going to tell her, get Pamela in there. I'm going to say, get her, you know, because why not? The other one, there was only two mods, me and this other girl named Kat, and she would like getting another girl on there too. So that'd be good if you got on there. Maybe we can get Shimaj also. You know, she's a good moderator. Yes, she is, man. Dirty Noms, you got it 100%. And that's why I love her, man. Because, you know why? Because she puts 200% of effort into her work, you know, and she does all that stuff, all those videos. She does all the history, you know, she learns about what she's talking about and stuff. She doesn't need no cheat sheet or notes and stuff. She just remembers it all, and then she puts it all together, and she comes out and does a great video, you know. So, yeah, you're right. She does, man. She rocks, you know. Oh yeah, she would. She would want you. All I have to tell her is say, "Hey, she used to be the head mod for for a UM, you know, and then you know that she had over 160 something thousand subs, and she'd take you. That's if she even does it, you know. After a while, she forgets about doing lives. Like she's done lives before this, but this was her first live that she did by herself without nobody pushing her, you know. And she's done some with X5 before, but you know she didn't really want to do it, and she was like in the background, and then he was more like pushing her to do it, and so she did it, you know. So, but you know, so it was really her first live by herself, so she was so proud of it. Plus, she did it on her Skylink thing, you know. Yeah, it must be nice, huh? And all these. One thing I notice is when you get the big time subs like Wonder Hustle, when you get up in the 200,000s, or like what's her name, Nikki Delventhal, she's like almost to 1 million right now, you know. When you get those big time, they don't have to. They get all those free gifts, man. You see them with their jackeries and stuff. They got like 4 or 5 jackeries, 2 or 3 refriges, and all that stuff. They get that stuff handed to them, you know. Say, here, make us a video and tell us about how good the refrigerator is or the battery is, and then you can go ahead and keep it, you know. But make us the video. I'm too slow at being a mod. I'm still learning how to operate the mod thing. You're just fine. You're just fine, Joanne. You're just fine. Mods can be helpful doing other things, you know. She was most offended by me stating I have integrity, which was really the catalyst, I think, not that stupid hat I tried to get. Okay. But I don't know. Only thing I do know that is she looks sexy and all that stuff, and she talks sweet and stuff. But Pam, she has a mean streak. When she gets mad at you or something, oh man, she's gonna be on your butt, you know. Dirty knobs. Nikki has a class channel too. You're right. She has a very class channel, and you know what that's from? Because Nikki was on that one show, one of those bachelorette shows or something like that, you know, and she got a lot of her experience working with the camera and all that stuff from that, and after that it helped her, you know. But hey, she's a little cutie pie. She's got that darling dog, you know, and she goes all over the place, you know. But I just don't think she's like totally a nomad. You know, like, you'll never catch me saying, I'm a nomad, I have a van, and I love to live in my van, blah, blah, blah. No, you gotta be, I'm not gonna say crazy, but you gotta be tough to be a nomad, you know. And so I don't think she really is. I think she's a part-timer, but what the heck, you know, I still love watching her because she puts out some great product. She puts out a not too long video, you know. She gives you updates on what's happening with her and the dog, and what she's doing, where she's going and stuff, you know. But yeah, she's got a top-notch channel. That's why she's almost at the 1 million mark. I think she's in the 700,000. I think. I'm not positive on that, you know. Yeah, for the Bronco, you watch Morgan for the Bronco stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that was when she was interesting, when she did the Bronco repairs. She'd break down in the middle of nowhere, go, help, I need help on how to start this and do that, you know. And that's when she caught everybody's attention and stuff. But yeah, the more drama she got into and stuff, then it would, you know, it would go south, you know. And it's always like, whenever she meets a guy, too, it's always, well, how long is it going to be this time, you know? It's just, I don't know. I don't know if she needs that, you know, but Nikki Delventhal was like, yeah, more like destruction. Did you see what she did to that one Bronco? I don't know if it was the second one or the original one. She cut a hole in it, like 2 foot by 2 foot, and dropped this thing so she could stand in the back and take a shower. But then you got this like a thing this much hanging down on the bottom, you know, that's going to tear up real quick because I don't think she's as good of a welder as she thinks she is, you know. But man, she's made some weird stuff, man, like that when she welded the barbecue thing on the back of her door and stuff, and then she complained about it raining and stuff. I mean, the rain getting in the back and stuff. Well, yeah, because you got like a hole right there, and you got an air conditioner, and you got all this stuff, and you're bitching about the rain leaking in the window. Come on now, come on. Yeah, really, Pam. We need a chit chat someday. Yeah, make it a conference call. Hey, no, what we could do is one day, supposedly on these live chats, we could do a private one, so we could just get on there and talk about stuff. Of course, you know, I have to watch what I say because a lot of things, you know, I don't want to insult other people that, you know, you watch a certain person all the time and then you get disillusioned with them and then you don't want nothing to do with them. So you sit there and go, well, you know, if you make these comments and stuff, you know that his other followers, they'd be looking at you like, what did you say? You know? So you just got to really watch what you say. There's something rotten in Denmark, as they say. Really. Don't say that. Anna's going to get mad. Anna. I was on Facebook. I posted this picture of this lady that had a picture of one of the only 5 remaining Bowie knives has Jim Bowie's brother's name engraved and stuff on it. And then Anna saw that and goes, I mean, because it was like this long, you know. Bowie knives are real big, but Anna saw that and commented on there. That's real nice. That's real nice. That would slice through a neck real easy. I can't believe she said that. Well, yeah, I know you didn't mean nothing, Pamela, but that's where Anna's at in Denmark. So we always joke about her anyway, about her and the. Oh my God. Thanks, Dorinda. I'm glad you stopped by. It was good to meet you. Yeah, she is. She is a Spitfire. Anna, she does have a lot of problems with her health-wise and stuff, but I don't think it's as bad as she puts on, but it can be pretty bad for her sometimes. Yeah, she is. I hope so, Dorita. Stop by anytime you see me, man. I appreciate you stopping in. But I just got on here for a little while because I wanted to get some more watch time hours, you know. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I don't really care about getting monetized just so you could have a super chat thing, you know. I'd rather to get monetized. It would be better just to where your videos make the money instead of, you know, chat stuff. The chat stuff is all cute and stuff, but you know, if you want to get monetized, might as well go all the way and have your videos making money for you, you know. Man, 67 degrees, I wish. Dang. Let me see what it is here. I bet it's still in the 80s. Nope, I missed it. It was 79. Uh, got one DK. Man, it's a bummer too. I don't want to elaborate it on here, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Pamela. It's just a pain in the butt sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun also. Hey, Dirty Knobs, I don't know if you caught what I posted a little while back, but the the train, the big boy train, the steam engine was getting ready to make another run. So I don't know if it's out to the public and stuff, but I think they went somewhere in Wyoming or something, and I thought that was good because maybe it's going to come back by around again. I'd like to get a video of that. That's one of my whatchamacallit bucket list is I got to get the big boy 414 video. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Gandalf, for dropping her link and check her out. Yeah, you were lucky to have seen that one time, man. Yeah, really. Copy it and make it all different and stuff. Play it backwards, yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad I got on and did a live because now we learned at least that Gandalf is alive and well. Cool, Gandalf. Well, let me show you this. Well, let me see. When I think of Gandalf, here we go. Can you see this, Gandalf? This is for you. He's got that. I don't know what that is. Something shiny. I don't know if it's focusing on it. Is it? Let's see. It has to boil for 6 hours so it could run for two, and then after they do that, then they just keep throwing a bunch of coal and stuff into it. Huh? Is it coal or wood? It's coal, I guess. No, it's steam, isn't it? It's steam powered. So, well, I don't know. Well, Gandalf, if you've been okay and you were just lurking and stuff, then that means you've been around everybody else's lives also, so you know what's pretty much is what's going on. I saw this one. There's so many lives now where everybody's using StreamYard, and everybody's having like 6 or 7 people up there. I watched this one. I go, let me see what this one's doing, and I open it up, and there's like a girl down there, and she's like ranting and stuff. She's like, I don't care. Anybody says anything about me drinking and blah, blah, blah. And she gets a bottle of wine and fills up her big old giant. I don't care. I'm going to have this, and all this. And she's saying all this and everybody and giving everybody the finger and all this. And I was like, I don't want to be in this chat. Uh-oh, Skunk Ape is back, so the other one is gone now. Oh, that's right, huh? I just read that. When my power goes out, I get stuck in my recliner because it's all reclined all the way back. Well, Gandalf, if you don't mind me asking, what were they doing? What were the trolls doing? Were they actually messing with the people? Were they harassing the chat members, or were they just messing with you, or just like they could like do something and time them out and all that kind of stuff, you know, or say this and that about them and stuff. But I was just wondering what all they did, you know. And then apparently they they have a lot of different identities and they can change their name and come back and appear as somebody else also. So yeah, why Gandalf? Because he's like one of the nicest guys around, you know. He's not gonna, you know, maybe that's what it was, is he was too nice. Did they actually said that on there too? Okay, that would really piss you off, man. So yeah, if you found out who that was, man, you ought to like. I don't think you can do really anything about anybody saying anything on the internet, you know, because I guess it's slander and all that. If back in the old days, if you said something, then you could get them for slander and stuff. But I guess on the internet, everything is different because you're on a live stream. You're going through YouTube, which is part of this and that, and Google and that. So yeah, but it's just all messed up, you know. Wow, they came back with 35 different names. That's crazy, man. They just look for the easy person, I guess, and then they prey, easy prey, huh? Yeah, that sucks, man. I love it when you have when you have some cool stuff and then you lose it and then after a while you find it and I went, man, look at that. Like, check out this knife I got. This is a, what's it called? I can't, oh, it's a K-bar knife. That's what it is. But look at this, check this out. See? Little knife like this. You could wear it like this on your belt or whatever, but look. Check it out, see? Oh, there's the name, see? K-bar. But what it is, it's for if you keep it near you for protection, but this is guaranteed to cut through your seat belt if you get in a car wreck, you know, or something, and you can't undo the seat belt, and this will do it right there. You just stick it in there. It's razor sharp too. I lost it for a long time, and I just found it. I went, oh, cool! Look, it's just like buying it again. Yeah, yeah, Pamela. That's what happened to Gandalf. Why he disappeared because of that happened. You know. I mean, most people, they would just like get mad and complain and do this and that, but Gandalf is too nice, man. And he does. I guess his main concern was they follow him around and all that stuff, you know. Oh, did she? Oh, cool. Pamela, I don't know if you ever watched my live when I was took my little trip out to the lakes and was camping and stuff. But I met this girl. I met this girl. Her name was Shalom on the Rome. When I was sitting by the lake doing a live, and we got to talking, and I was like, "Oh, that's your car, your van up there. That you got the good spot and all that." We started talking and stuff, and she was a YouTuber, and she's been traveling in her van for like 2 or 3 years, and she knows Frugal RB Gal. She knows the whole crew. She knew all these people that I watch. I go, "What about the Dan Van?" And she goes, "Yeah, I know him. He's a good friend of mine." I go, "What about Ozza from Pandemonium and this and that, you know?" But Frugal RB Gal was one of them too that she knew. It was amazing talking to her, and that she actually knew all these people. It's pretty cool, you know. You're out in a secluded lake somewhere where you think nobody else is going to be out here, and especially a YouTuber, and then there's only like 3 people out there, and she's one of them, you know. I went, that's pretty amazing, you know. she's on her way up to whatchamacallit, the Devil's Tower area up there. My aunt was driving an 83 Monte Carlo and got stuck in the seatbelt. No accident, just the seat. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? So that's, you know, if you get a knife like that, then you can cut it real easy if you keep it right. You can do it like hang it somewhere in the car or something where, you know, it's easy to get to. I had a little lanyard thing and I had a whatchamacallit clip on it. You could clip it onto something, or else just stick it in your side thing right there by your door, you know. Yeah, it's not funny when it happens, Thomas. Whenever you know something like that'll happen, and then you can't get out. If there's a wreck involved, or if the car catches on fire, then you know it's really serious, you know. Or if the God forbid if it ever happens, if you run into the water, you know, because